Well, hello, and a very, very warm welcome as always to Garden Club. Fourth week in March. In seed sowing world, that means things are getting really active and also a little tricky because some things have to be sown by the end of March or you're too late for the whole year. But we've got it all in hand and all your things like that are sown now or nearly sown. So we've got more lovely things to sow today. But before that, what did you think of that blackthorn at the beginning? It is now absolutely stunning. And you know, around and about, there are all sorts of other blossoms coming into bloom. The magnolias are opening, the prunus. There's all sorts of things, and in places the hawthorn and one or two of the other things that start to leaf up early. The little green leaves, the wonderful, brilliantly green shoots are coming. It's marvellous. It reminds me of one of those really big firework displays you get. I don't know if you've ever been to one of those, but the first thing that happens is one rocket, shall we say, goes up into the sky, and you hear this whoosh like that as it goes up, and you just sometimes see a little trail going up, and whoosh, it opens like this, and you know that following that there's going to be this display everywhere, and that's what it's like now here. We've had that sort of first shoomp, and that first woof, and it's all coming, and it's very exciting. And I know I'm as daft as a haddock. Well, that's what you think, but it's true. But there it is. So many lovely things. What are we going to sow today? Well, let me tell you. We're going to sow our second crop of cosmos. Now, the cosmos you sowed earlier is growing really well. Those of you who are sowing your own, that's coming on nicely. They go very tall very quickly, don't they? That's okay, no problem. Today, we're going to sow Cosmos Daydream. We sowed Cosmos Sensation, which is a really tall one. Cosmos Daydream is also quite tall. They're beautiful shades of pink. Beautiful. I'll show you a picture. And then we're going to sow some Love in a Mist. One of my favourite flowers. Love in the Mist is such a beautiful thing. Nigella. The one we're going to sow today is the one that has slightly mixed colours in it. So there'll be the gorgeous blues, which of course are the ones I love, and then some lovely delicate kind of rose pink, old-fashioned pink as well. It's a variety called Persian Jewels, and it's beautiful. So without further ado, because I've been talking too much already, let's get on and sow some seeds. I don't know if the camera is picking up the sound of the bird song, but it's beautiful this morning. We'll start by sowing the Nigella, the Love in a Mist. These are gorgeous, easy to see seeds because they're great big black seeds. It's where the plant gets a name from originally, Nigella. It means they're black seeds. Nigella Damascena, it means they come originally from Syria, Damascus. Look at those. Now those are big seeds, look. Finally, I'm giving you seeds you can see. Woo-hoo-hoo! How fantastic is that? Right, we're going to put these in. We don't need to put in too many because these are going to grow really well. They're so lovely. They have lovely feathery foliage, and then the flowers themselves, of course, when they're in bud they look beautiful. When they're in flower, they're just stunning. The shape of them is wonderful. And then the seed pods afterwards are also wonderful. We can collect those and use those dried later on in the year if we want to. So there we are. We put those in there. We cover them with some vermiculite, like we do. There we are. Don't need to have too many. That'll be good. Put a label with them. Put the lid on. I'll do the label and the vermiculite in a minute because you don't need to see me do that. There we are. They'll be great. And then the lovely, lovely, lovely cosmos, which, again, of course, cosmos seeds are always quite big. These are the long, thin ones. A little bit like the last ones we had, but not so big. There we are, look. Can you see? Long and thin. They'll be all right. Again, we don't want to put too many of these in, because as you found with the cosmos already, it grows quite big. You can almost put these in individually, spread them out if you like, and these will be lovely all summer long. In fact, we'll have cosmos in bloom when the autumn gales come. In fact, that'll probably be the end of these cosmos, when the autumn gales come. Until then, they'll bloom away happily, give us gorgeous show in your garden, in your pots, and it'll be lovely. Summer will come. There's always a summer in the end. Anyway, it is wonderful. We've sown those. Again, we'll cover them with vermiculite. We'll put the lid on and the label. I shall do all that. And there we are. We've sown Nigella, Love in a Mist, Persian Jewels, and Cosmos Daydream. Beautiful. Well, there we are. There is a little something from Garden Club for this week, the 4th week in March. We've still got another week of March to go, because March is we've had sort of 5 weeks this month, so there'll be another week of March yet. But the 4th week in March, let me leave you with some more things that are bursting into bloom at the moment. The magnolia and some other lovely things. I'm just got my eye on a gorgeous, gorgeous white and dark purple pansy in front of me, and I'm going to show you a picture of that in just a moment, because that's beautiful. Anyway, it is wonderful to be with you as always. Lovely to share some of that joy of the garden and the countryside with you, and I'm already looking forward to doing that again next time. And so until then, do take care, and bye bye for now. Bye bye.